sponsored by Facet Wealth. I'm Stephen Portnoy in Washington, where the House's January 6th committee today heard jaw-dropping testimony from a young White House aide who was positioned to see it all. Cassidy Hutchinson, who served as executive assistant to Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, told of a wild scene inside the president's SUV on January 6th, when Mr. Trump learned the Secret Service would not be taking him to the Capitol.
Tony described him as being irate.
Hutchinson said her boss, Meadows, warned her 4 days earlier.
Things might get real bad on January 6th.
Hutchinson told the committee that both Meadows and Trump lawyer Rudy Giuliani sought pardons after the attack on the Capitol. In response, Donald Trump peppered his social media channel today with messages calling Hutchinson bad news and her sworn testimony fake. I'm Stephen Portnoy in Washington. Now with more CBS News, here's Monica Ricks.
Ghislaine Maxwell has been sentenced to 20 years in prison today for helping Jeffrey Epstein abuse teen girls. Epstein accuser Annie Farmer.
May this sentence demonstrate that it is never too late for the truth to come out and never too late for there to be accountability.
Maxwell plans to appeal the sentence. At least 51 migrants have now died in Texas, where investigators found their bodies in a sweltering hot tractor trailer. San Antonio Mayor Ron Nierenberg.
There are individuals who are no longer with us, who had families, who were likely trying to find a better life.
President Biden is in Spain today, where he says NATO is on board to help Ukraine.
Transatlantic unity has been and will continue to be the greatest strength in our response to Russia. Transatlantic security. We're standing as one to support Ukraine.
The president also pledged support to Finland and Sweden, who have officially been invited to join NATO after Turkey lifted its lock on their bids. A former Secretary of State says the Supreme Court's abortion ruling should be a wake-up call.
I'm Peter King. Democrats have been accused of wanting to pack the Supreme Court for political purposes. Hillary Clinton says Republicans have already done it.
These people were selected for this purpose.
Clinton tells CBS Mornings' Gayle King that anyone who is surprised hasn't been paying attention. She worries about what the court will do next to curtail women's rights and civil rights, from contraception to same-sex marriage.
An FDA panel recommends changes to COVID vaccines this fall. Here's CBS's Dr. David Agus.
In the fall, I would imagine that there's going to be a combination of the original. You want to keep the original there because it really has been protective against serious illness, against all variants to date. And we want that broad protection. And then you want some of the newer protection against the variants.
Facet Wealth is an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dashcam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.